Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, freaks of all ages, FreakNet Studio proudly brings to you, it is the greatest tag team in podcast history! The original Freak Travesty, Mr. 33% Dizzle J. This is Just Freaking Wrestling! Alright guys, it's that time to get stepped in the ring with the greatest tag team in podcast history. Just Freaking Wrestling, the JFW podcast, hosted by Travesty.
I'm Dizzle J.
And guys, we have so much to talk about because this past week was the inaugural first episode of AEW.
Oh man, the full thing of NXT.
Right? We had so much to talk about. So many results from this past week. Not to mention, we're going over the results of SCW and the upcoming match card for AEW. It's a full show. Predictions for Highway to Hell? Or not
Highway to Hell?
Hell in a Cell?
Now see, that would have been a way better name than Great Balls of Fire.
God, right, it should have been. Fuck Great Balls of Fire.
Great
Balls of Fire is the pay-per-view name equivalent to having Sentinel be your president of your company.
I agree. I mean, we went over this last night. So.
Oh, God, he sucked.
Yeah. So you're coming around now.
You're such an idiot. He's trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, and this is what he does. Fuck him.
I mean, business might not be his forte.
No, you don't get shit.
He should go back to being a ring announcer. Right. He looked pretty good in the videos from last night.
That fucking dopey dwarf-looking ass. So, let's go ahead and kick off the show with the Freaking Five, as we normally do.
Freaking Five.
But before we even do that, I just want everyone to know that this show is sponsored by Audible.com. If you're a big fan of stories, just like I am, but you're just not a big fan of reading them, just like I am, you need to check out Audible.com with thousands of titles to choose from, and they are read to you for your convenience. And because of us, if you go to audibletrial.com/freaknet right now, you get a 30-day free trial of Audible, plus a credit to go towards your first purchase of your first book. Completely free 30-day free trial just by going to audibletrial.com/freaknet today.
Awesome.
Right? I like to change it up a little bit here and there as I go to find out what's the best form of it.
Or as T would put it, perfect.
Perfect. Right? Unlike Sentinel, who's not perfect in any way.
Damn.
So, yeah, he sucks.
Yeah. Keist.
Fucking Keist. I don't even care for Keist much either. What they need to do is they need to have Joey Boom Boom just president of both companies. I think they would really bring themselves up to not being who they are now under, Sentinel. Which makes no fucking sense because how the fuck does Sentinel run the show when Hunter Payne's kind of just, taking charge of the whole, war on ARW.
He's got to control the locker room.
Right.
He's got more control of the locker room than Sentinel does.
I mean, I think Sentinel sat down and watched more of the show than he did kind of controlling it.
Yeah, like I said last night, man. He was paying attention to me and Superfan Steve more than he was paying attention to his own show.
Yeah. And what's dumb about him is that stupid look he has on his face, and he continuously has this stupid look on his face. They're like, he doesn't understand what's going on, even if he thinks he knows what's going on. But it's like he's drooling every time he fucking just sits there and says nothing.
No, a mouth breather.
Such a fucking mouth breather.
I can't say much. I breathe out of my mouth. But...
Anyway, okay, so Freaking Five. We got some comments from the Real Wrestling group, so shout out to you guys for doing that. But they didn't follow the process of what it's supposed to be. We're supposed to create new tag teams and give them names based on wrestlers from different organizations, different eras and stuff like that. They just gave us their favorite tag teams, so we're not going to read those because that'd be a waste of fucking time. So we're going to go off of Facebook, which we did get a response from Sarge, the host of The Gray Area, one of our partners in FreakNet Studios.
FreakNet
Studios. And then we're going to do ours as well.
Yep.
So go ahead, Jeff.
So again, create a tag team, any error, any fed, blah, blah, blah. So he has British Bulldog and Jake the Snake, Venom of the Dog. I like that. That's kind of creative.
I do. I like it. Good job, Sarge.
Bad News Barrett and Bad News Brown. Double negative. Randy Orton and Stone Cold. Vipers 316. Andre the Giant and Big Show. That'd be fucking scary. Mountains of Men.
Yeah.
Mom.
Val
Venus and Ravishing Rick Rude. Wet Panties.
Wet Panties.
Wet Panties.
Nice.
Good deal, Sarge.
Good job, Sarge.
Yeah. I'd love to see WWE run with wet panties. All right, what'd you have, T?
All right, so I got Matt Riddle and Zack Ryder, Bro Wrestling.
Nice.
Yeah. Baszler and DeVille, called the Ultimate Female Competitors, or UFC. Aleister Black and The Fiend, just called Nightmare.
Ooh.
EC3 and Eric Young, Team Impact. Mojo Rawley and Noe Jose, Nojo.
Nojo.
And Roman Reigns and Samoa Joe, and they're just called Tribal.
Nice.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of a dangerous little combo right there, too.
Oh, fuck yeah. Especially if you threw the Usos in there to make it a faction, which I would love to do, but this is just tag teams.
Yeah. So I had to stop myself, too, because
there's so many, like, when you sit there, like, if you add this person, but we're not looking at factions, we're looking at just tag teams.
I keep wanting to create the Nation of Domination again. I had to stop myself. So I had MGF and Heel Miz, Better Than You.
There you go.
Pentagon and The Fiend. El Midro Guape, Fear Knox.
Oh, nice. What was that thing that Pentagon used to say?
Zero Miro.
Zero Miro.
Yeah.
There you go.
Zero Fear. Angus and Sean Mulligan. Drunks.
Oh, you went with SCW?
I did.
You corny
I
fuck.
drew one in there because it just popped in my head. So I was like, oh,
corny
fuck.
fucks.
Sue Young and Rosemary, Brides of Darkness.
Okay.
RVD and Matt Riddle, High Hopes.
I like that. All right, Jay. Let's go ahead and let's dive into the results of TV, and then we could
TV.
then we can hit up the independent stuff.
All right, you want to start with AEW?
I want to start with whatever you want to start with, man.
All right, I got AEW first.
Dude, this is the podcast is yours.
Yeah, the podcast is mine.
The podcast is yours now.
Now, according to some, I haven't read too much on it, but we were just reading up. There was 4 dark matches before this show for AEW Dynamite.
Yeah, which is, I mean, it's interesting. I mean, I think it's cool that they did something like that for like the fans who are there at the show. But I mean, at the same time, I mean, it's a lot for like.
Yeah. Cody Rhodes and Sammy Guevara opened up the show. The Panda dude.
That was what, number 1 contendership for the title, right?
I think because wins and losses count in AEW. Mm-hmm. And they've made that clear. So if Cody would have lost, he would have been put down at least a rung. Now, Sammy would have went up a rung, obviously, but I don't know if it would have been number 1 contendership.
Okay.
But Rhodes did defeat Sammy. It was a pretty decent match.
Yeah, and we actually talked about it. You know, like with it finishing with a small package was kind of up in the air for us.
Yeah, so. It was a little lackluster for me, but not too bad.
Really, really high impact for the first match on the television.
What did they say? It was the first wrestling match since, like 2000?
It's like 25 years, I thought they said it for
something
TNT.
Like that. Yeah.
That doesn't sound
No,
right.
it can't be 25 years.
First. Maybe it was the first show in 25 years.
It hasn't been 25 years since...
Like, I think when WCW started on TNT, it was 25 years ago from when it started. I think that's what Tony Schiavone said. I don't know. I don't really listen much to Schiavone. He's kind of fucking weird.
Schiavone looked weird.
Yeah.
But MJF defeated Brandon Cutler.
Mm-hmm.
Cutler tapped out to the armbar. And Jason Mewes and Kevin Smith were in the crowd. There was a segment with SoCal, uncensored. Pac defeated Hangman Adam Page.
That was a very vicious low blow he fucking did. I mean, it looks like his heel caught his junk.
Oof.
Speaking of junk, Sentinel is the president of SCW, but just so you know.
I get reminded every time.
I feel like you need to be reminded.
SCW guy, and that's the only part I don't like about SCW. Rio defeated Nyla Rose to become the first AEW Women's Champion.
Which was surprising, because I thought Rose was going to take it.
I did too. I thought that would have been...
I mean, she's a fucking powerhouse. So.
Yeah. Chris Jericho, Santana, and Ortiz defeated the Elite, Kenny Omega, and the Young Bucks, which was a pretty good match too. Then we saw John Moxley come out.
Yeah.
Jack Hager, a.k.a. Jack Swagger, made his AEW debut. So I thought that was neat. He looks good. I mean, he'd been killing it over in Bellator. So
yeah, because he's still undefeated. I don't know how many matches he had for it to be like as impressive for being undefeated. If he just had one match and is undefeated, that's just called luck.
Yeah, no, he's had a few matches. So
you ever notice a Sentinel looks like a scrotum? I just wanted to share that part.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna mention the entire fucking show. I mean, the fact that he wants to call us morons because we misspelled one word.
It was just a switch, a switch.
Yeah.
Couldn't see a good business deal if it shot on his fucking chest.
All right. Speaking of shot, you know what he looks like? He looks like a sperm.
He looks like a sperm. He used that same costume about 57 years ago.
All right, like that no swimmer fucking sperm. He looks like a white dog turd.
A white dog turd.
Like one of those dried out ones that are sitting out in the yard. You think like, oh God, is that dog really sick? That's what he looks like.
We're not going to be welcome to the next SCW show.
Nah, that'll be fine.
We'll get Keith to get us in.
Yeah, Keith will help us out.
So Raw opens up with Rey Mysterio, his son.
Yeah.
Lesnar comes out, fucks them both up.
God, and one of the weird things about that whole even beyond the fact that he attacked Rey, he attacked his son. They keep referring to Rey's son as like a teenager and stuff, but he's not. He's in his 20s.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Like people aren't gonna catch that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause I remember when they did the angle with
Eddie.
I'm your poppy.
Yeah.
So the first match was Sasha Banks versus Alexa Bliss.
Which was good. I like to. I get that, with Alexa being, one half of the women's tag team champions and everything. It's still nice that she's out there having her single matches.
I think her and
Nikki
are actually making those titles something.
Yeah, there's more focus on it, even without, more than what the Iconics had with them, which I don't blame the Iconics for it. I do believe that's just booking and stuff like that. But no, I like that Alexa and Nikki are tag teams with and everything. I don't know how long that's gonna go, because I'm still one of those people who do believe tag team titles should be on like true tag teams, not just people thrown together. Like when Braun and Seth had them and shit like that.
Yeah, that was goofy.
Yeah.
Sasha Banks ended up picking up the win.
Mm-hmm.
Lynch comes down. Banks stares her down. I don't know. I don't think Lynch is going to have that title too much longer.
If she was to lose it, it would be a Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
Because we're getting closer to that Royal Rumble, Road to WrestleMania spot right there, and either Becky's going to lose it tonight or she's going to lose it at WrestleMania, but I think they want to keep her so hyped up to win it back at the big one.
And maybe she wins the Royal Rumble 2 years in a row.
It's possible.
Heavy Machinery versus Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler.
I still love Heavy Machinery. I think they're my favorite tag team in the company right now.
So I didn't watch a whole lot of this stuff.
Yeah, we got and AOP's like starting to come back too.
I want to see AOP and Heavy Machinery go.
Yeah,
I think that'd be awesome. Roode and Ziggler pick up the win.
You ever notice a Sentinel looks like an ingrown hair?
Jesus Christ. An ingrown hair.
Like an anal boil.
An anal boil.
It looks like an anal boil.
Jeez. Isn't the dude an ingrown butt hair on an elephant?
Maybe. I think that's called a sentinel.
Is that called a sentinel?
I believe so. It makes sense. It's gross looking and it's a pain in the ass.
We come to Seth Rollins versus Randy Orton.
You ever think he sits in the locker room and just polishes his fucking head before he comes out?
Yeah, I think he would have to. He's awfully shiny.
Right. I mean, he has to. Like, I don't know if that fucking dude just like grabs like a squirt bottle and misses himself, or he just is naturally that sweaty all the time.
Did this even have a match? It doesn't say a winner here.
John Cena? No, he doesn't wrestle anymore.
Oh no, Rollins and Orton.
No, they were announced as the captains of the Hogan Flair teams for Crown Jewel.
I'd missed some of that crap, so I was a little lost when they were talking about it.
Don't worry, I'm here for you.
I got you.
Because we got Orton was announced as part of Team Flair. He's the captain. I believe Corbin is going to be part of that team as well. I think Rusev and Rollins are going to be on Hulk Hogan's. I think there's another person that was mentioned, but I can't remember. Because it's like a 5-on-5.
So they're going to have a Survivor Series?
I don't fucking know, dude. I mean, it's a fucking Saudi Arabia thing. I mean, they want to see fucking Rick Rude take on the Junkyard Dog, for God's sakes. Which, even for today, if they put Rick Rude and Junkyard Dog in the ring, it'll still be a better match than what Sentinel ever had. You okay there? Did you choke on your soda?
Choked on my soda.
It looks like you choked more than Sentinel usually does when he's in the ring.
Oh, Jesus. We are totally not getting the next show.
Nah, he shouldn't say shit to me.
It was kind of rude.
All right. It's nice to
it was extremely rude.
I'll be honest with you. It's kind of nice to take a break away from fucking Hunter and shit to talk about somebody else who's worthless, so.
Damn.
Right?
We had the Viking Raiders versus Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and the Raiders faced somebody other than a damn jobbing team.
Right?
And they won.
Yeah, they're burying the OC, so.
Are they really?
It's embarrassing.
I like the OC. Ricochet versus Cesaro.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever Ricochet. I don't.
Yeah, he won cleanly, too. I feel bad for Cesaro, but I think he's ended up going back to NXT anyway.
I think that's what we were talking about last night.
Yeah. Speaking of burying, wouldn't it be nice if Sentinel just buried his head in the fucking ground?
Like an ostrich?
I gotta wish. He looks like an ostrich. That beaked fuck.
It makes you wonder if Bulletproof ever won, if we would have been in a better situation than what we're in right now.
I believe so. Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah.
You ever notice that Gene looks like a Pops figure, but like to scale?
To scale. Oh, man.
Right. He looks like a butternut squash.
A butternut squash.
If a butternut squash drooled.
You know what we need to do? Get Superman Steve.
Superman Steve.
Superman Steve. We're just going to chant butternut squash.
God. Steve, if you're listening.
Butternut squash.
Butternut squash.
A U.S. title match. Cedric Alexander versus AJ Styles.
Mm-hmm.
Did you watch this match?
I did.
How was it?
I liked it. I mean, they always have good matches. I just don't understand why they keep putting them against each other. Like, when a non-title Cedric wins, when it's title AJ wins.
That doesn't make sense.
No. I mean, I think this is like the third or fourth time they face each other, too. Or, like, ended up, like, you know, like, I think the one I'm thinking about is Cedric beat him in, like, that tag match, which is like a fucking, like, 12-on-12 bullshit, whatever, stupid-ass Sentinel-like thing.
Styles ended up picking up the win.
Yeah.
Lacey Evans versus Natalya.
That one was good. That was a good match.
I'm not sold on Lacey Evans.
It's very hit and miss.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's her character trying way too hard to kind of like allow you the opportunity to like really dig into what she is.
What I do like about Lacey Evans is a lot of the outside the ring stuff. Mm-hmm. She stays in character like almost 100% of the time. She was doing a signing, and that shit was hilarious, the way she was talking to these guys.
You ever see the video where she got pulled over in Canada?
So, do you know who I am?
Yeah. You know she had to ask the cop, like, can you do this for me, please?
Oh, yeah. I totally would.
And Canada would, because they're fucking nice people.
But they're all wrestling fans.
Yeah, they're like the opposite of Sentinel. They're not dicks.
Evans pick up the win.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ, there's a lot of bullshit that happens in between these matches. Rusev versus Seth Rollins. Now, I did watch the majority of this match. It was a pretty good match up until the point where Bobby Lashley comes out with Lana.
It was kind of awkward. I kept pointing at the entrance, waiting for her to come out.
She never came.
Yeah, it's just like, come on now. Speaking of never came, how does Sentinel have kids?
Does he?
Yeah, I think he does. Poor kid.
Man. You can't pick your father, though.
Yeah, right. That had to be like a staged marriage. I don't think anyone would voluntarily fucking marry that dude.
Maybe he's got money.
I hope so. You know he's not hung because that fucker has no balls whatsoever.
No, he yells at us through, rows of fans.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't get too close.
Oh, yeah.
Or he'll tap me, say something, walk away.
Yeah.
what, dude?
Yeah. You know he has a body like a vegetarian? No meat whatsoever.
No meat.
No meat whatsoever.
Oh, my God. So go over to the debut of SmackDown on Fox.
God, it was good.
It was good.
I really liked it. The opening segment just seemed kind of weird, but I get what they're doing.
It was good to see The Rock.
Yeah. I
like the stage. To me, it's still, I mean, I talked about last night, it's still a little too much for me to have all that stuff.
Well, I was thinking about it a little bit because we were watching it yesterday when we were getting drunk, and we were talking about how they have like the new entrance, like with like those rib things going down the side. And it kind of reminds me of like the original entrance to SmackDown before the Fist, where it had like the circles,
the ovals,
like the battle. I don't know if it's Battlestar or whatever, but kind of like that. Trekkie
looking
thing. It was really cool. It's just more of a modern looking way now.
But Corbin ended up getting the People's Elbow and the Rock Bottom.
Becky Lynch kicked the title.
Yeah.
Good champion there.
When you rewound it and played it again for me, I was like, holy shit.
I mean, it's like, you don't do that. Like, I get like maybe it was in the way. Fucking just grab it and slide it over.
Kick the strap.
Funniest fucking thing is when Alexa was facing Sasha last week. And Becky was like at the commentating table. She went to go grab her title, but since the title's had Velcro and shit on it, got the King's crown got stuck to it. It was the funniest fucking thing in the world.
So we talked about that before. Some of them have Velcro, some of them don't.
Yeah.
Based on the preference of the wrestler.
Yeah, I think they're more focused on Velcro for like those who like wear it around their waist, so it's easier to get on and off. It's just I've just never been a big fan of the sound of Velcro. It's just an annoying fucking sound. It's like hearing Sentinel talk. So
definitely,
yeah.
I can't stand the Velcro rocks like you know.
Yeah, it's just an annoying fucking sound that you wish didn't have to exist.
No,
like somebody I know.
First match tonight was Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch versus Sasha and Bayley.
Mm-hmm.
Now, and I talked about this last night. We were watching this stuff. I don't think it's cool that Bayley still does the little. Navy guy thing.
Like the Hug Life shit.
Yeah. And you said something about how her music didn't change and her outfit didn't change.
Yeah. She's a little more like bitchy when she comes out, but she does everything the same.
Yeah.
And I was a big fan of this ending with like Bayley tapping out to Charlotte.
Yeah, Charlotte Flair and Becky win.
Yeah, I mean, I think it gives like a weak point to Bayley, but at the same time, it does build for the Hell in a Cell match, or that Hell in a Cell pay-per-view match that they're gonna have. It's not in a cell, but which I think in Hell in a Cell, every match should be inside Hell in a Cell.
I agree.
Yeah,
totally agree. That'd be odd. Like, never mind.
Yeah.
Universal Champion Rollins takes on Shinsuke Nakamura.
Which is this the first time they fought in WWE on TV? At least that I know.
I'm not sure.
I'm trying. Like I think it is, but I could be wrong.
Wyatt came on with his little spiel, and we saw the little anarchy symbol.
You know who would know if Seth and Shinsuke ever faced each other?
Gio?
Fucking Gio might know.
Gio would know.
Gio, you let me know. And thank you for your name not being Gene. Because any parent who names their kid Gene must really hate that fucking kid. Just a stupid name. Gene. What?
No winner of this one. The Fiend ended up coming out and attacking Seth Rollins. Man, I know you don't dig that character, but
I don't like it because it can't progress outside of like special pay-per-view matches. I think if you see it on like Raw and SmackDown, like match wise on Raw and SmackDown, it'll kind of defeat the purpose of the character then.
Like he's around too much.
Yeah. That's why I would rather have them done like a Finn Balor, Demon Balor thing with him. Have him come out in his fucking sweater vest and shit and wrestle, but like when he gets like fucking snappy and shit like that, maybe he rolls on the ring, throws the fucking mask on, and goes ape shit or whatever.
I wonder how hard that mask is to get on because the movement in his face you can actually see on the mask.
Yeah.
So it's probably strapped on.
Right, it's just wrenched down.
So screws in the back of his head. Then we had the ladder match, KO versus Shane McMahon. Loser gets terminated.
Yeah, that was the match of the night on SmackDown.
Oh my god.
That frog splash that Kevin did.
Oh.
Yeah, that was brutal.
I saw that and I was like, oh god, Shane O'Mac's dead. Kevin Owens ended up winning.
Yep, and then threw out the Vince McMahon, "You're fired," and gave him a stunner.
Should be like, bam! Give him the double fucking number ones. Braun Strowman, The Miz, Heavy Machinery take on AJ Styles, Randy Orton, Dolph Ziggler, and Robert Roode. That's weird.
It's a huge ass fucking tag match.
But why would you have AJ Styles tag with somebody outside the OC?
I don't know. It makes no fucking sense. I get like they want to get as many people on the show as possible, but you know what I think about? You ever notice that Sentinel looks like a man who's wearing like a Sentinel mask? It's all like tight and gross looking.
He needs a facelift.
He needs something. He needs a mask. If X ain't wrestling anymore, maybe they can fucking just give it to him.
Sentinel X.
Right? Sentinel X, X-Lax, whatever.
Ex-president.
There we go.
The winners were Braun, Miz, and Heavy Machinery.
You know what I noticed? Is since I'm talking about him pretty much throughout the entire show, you know he's just going to go on Facebook and be like, you know, it's a good thing you mentioned me throughout your entire show because now you're going to get some fucking views, right?
Yeah.
Right? Please say that. I would love for you to say that because I think that'd be the only thing you'd be able to say to me that sounds not as dumb as the normal things you say.
What do we call that? Is that predictability?
It's so predictable.
Yeah.
Which we also found out. We came up with the Who's Dan Smith.
Yes, we did.
We did. We came up with that. It has been confirmed and official. So we're going to take credit for that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Hey, we took credit for the removing of Sentinel.
Yep.
And who the hell is Dan Smith?
Mm-hmm. That's another weird thing when it comes to Sentinel being president and everything. Like, you know, they had their show, the Bootlegger show in Thornton last night. Dan Smith was on the card. If he's not a big fan of AEW, how the fuck did AEW get on that fucking card?
Right.
Geez, Sentinel, you really stick to your words.
Yeah.
Stupid ass, dopey ass looking boil fucker.
Next up, we had the lumberjack match between Roman Reigns and Eric Rowan. I think this might have been shot time because I don't remember watching this one. Roman Reigns ended up winning.
The lumberjack match?
Yeah.
It was a good match. He did one of the stupid ass like diving over the ropes and taking out like 50 fucking people thing.
Well, Roman's Superman, of course.
Yeah.
Roman is the new John Cena.
Oh, yeah.
I no offense to Roman, because I think Roman probably has just a little more wrestling ability.
Yeah.
Smidgen.
Do you know that, you ever notice that Sentinel looks like an average-sized mini-me? Like if Vern Troyer...
Wouldn't that just be Dr. Evil?
Like Vern Troyer was like normal height?
We were...
Right, exactly.
We're going to get him.
Right, instead of a pinky to his mouth, it's a fucking dick.
Ooh.
Because he is what he eats.
Last but not least, we have the horse shit WWE Championship match.
God, yeah.
9 seconds.
Right.
You couldn't give Kofi at least a fight. You gave Finn Balor a fighting chance. You gave Seth Rollins a fighting chance. You couldn't give Kofi at least a 3 to 4 minute match.
Yeah. In Kofi's defense, though, he lasted longer in the ring with Brock Lesnar than most bull riders do on the back of like terrifying and aggressive bulls. So, I mean, props to him. I mean, fucking he lasted longer than I think Sentinel usually does in bed.
So, at the end of the match, Mysterio's music hits. He walks down with Cain Velasquez, making his WWE debut.
Yeah, I am such a non-UFC fan. I have no idea who the fuck that is.
Yeah, no, I had to look him up.
Yeah.
People always assume that because I like pro wrestling, they're like, oh, did you watch this? No. Why the fuck would I?
Right.
All right, let's get the NXT. Their 2-hour debut show.
Finally hit 2 hours because Suits ended. And they didn't disappoint in it.
No.
I mean, I get that. I get that the viewership was down because of AEW. Because I think AEW ended with like a 1.3 million view.
But they still had over 800,000.
Yeah. So, awesome for AEW. And I think you even mentioned yourself that WWE said something about congratulating AEW for that. But it's a debut show, and honestly, as good as AEW was, like, it didn't really attract my attention as much as NXT did.
So I like both. I'm not like
I'm not saying I hated it.
No,
I'm just saying.
saying.
I'm just saying, like, I think it's like when people tell you about like these movies and shit, like, oh, you gotta go watch it, and they just overhype it to the point where you're like, okay, that's it.
Yeah,
that's how I felt with AEW. It felt so overhyped, and I think because of the match they had debuted, the Cody Rhodes versus the Panda Man.
Yeah,
I think it kind of just it went downhill, but not in a negative way, but not in a positive way either. It just kind of like, okay, you shot your shot way too early. And now it kind of dwindled down into that 6-man tag that the only high point in that was Moxley doing the dirty deeds through the glass table.
Yeah.
And at the end when everyone attacked
Cody Rhodes
and shit.
I don't like I didn't like how Cody came out differently than every other wrestler. Because it's like you're trying to separate yourself from WWE. And so Triple H always gives himself special entrances for certain things. So if you're really trying to separate yourself, you should have came out of the locker room like a normal dude. Or female, or a normal wrestler, I guess I should say.
Yeah.
But NXT fired off right away with Matt Riddle versus Adam Cole. Bro.
Yeah. Which is the same thing. It's like, I mean, they went... They had to have done it because of AEW. They wanted people to tune into NXT right off the bat. So that's why... But did they even advertise the title match happening first? You know,
I don't even know because I just DVR a lot of this shit anyway. So, Cole ended up winning, and then after the match,
he won clean too.
That's good.
Yeah.
It should have been a clean. That should have been one of those matches that ends clean. Mm-hmm. Because I'm not completely sold on Riddle.
Yeah. Well, think about this then. Cole beat him clean, but how long was fucking Riddle undefeated for? Before he lost to Killian Dane.
No, Velveteen Dream.
Yeah, he sucks. I don't count him.
I like Velveteen Dream.
No.
He was undefeated for a while.
A long time.
Yeah.
I think no.
Pass.
I'm not a big fan of Riddle either.
I get
I don't like barefoot wrestling.
Yeah, see, I don't like that.
Snuka and Rusev did it, and I wasn't even a fan of when they did it. Which I'm too young to remember Snuka wrestling.
I like Snuka. When Snuka did it, though, he still had tape around his ankles.
Yeah.
So it kind of gave it that kind of island feel kind of to him. But Rusev, I think, switched to shoes when he hurt one of his ankles, and it just makes sense to have the support.
Yeah.
I don't know. Riddle is just... He's cool. He does some awesome shit. I'm just not completely sold on the character himself. Mm. His ability is there. Don't get me wrong about that. But Finn Balor makes his return to NXT.
I think that's going to help NXT a lot, especially going up against AEW. Because, I mean, Balor has a great following and a huge fan base when it comes to the Universe. Yeah. So I think throwing him on NXT, and if they're still doing that idea with Cesaro and Kevin Owens too, I think it's going to help out a lot.
Yeah. Like I was talking about before, I do not think nobody's going to want to leave NXT.
No.
I think they're going to be the official third brand.
I wonder if they're going to keep like Regal as like the GM on television, because I haven't seen anything about that yet. Ever since it went to television, never mentioned like a general manager, Regal, and stuff like that. So I wonder if that concept kind of went away now that they're on TV, or if that's still going to be there, because there is no GMs for Raw and SmackDown anymore.
I would just like that happen because I like Regal.
Yeah. Oh, Regal's great.
Regal's probably one of the most underrated wrestlers.
He's a real man's man.
Yeah.
He's a man. Such a man. A real man's man.
A real man's man.
Yeah, he's a man.
We had Iro Shirai versus...
He's the original man.
The original man?
He's the original man. Not Ric Flair. Fuck him.
God, I watched some matches with Regal's rough.
God, you ever seen a match with Goldberg and how the whole reason Regal got fired from WCW?
Oh, he had to lose to Goldberg, right?
Yeah, and he just fucking threw him around like a bitch for like 5 minutes first. It was awesome. Speaking of bitch, Sentinel. So good.
Io Shirai versus Mia Yim. I think we were talking about this last night too, that the Asian women are coming up, and they're coming up hard.
That was a good match.
Yeah. Io Shirai won. Mm-hmm. I'm probably not even saying that right.
Io Shirai or something like that.
Yeah.
I forget what the hell they call her. The something of the air or something like that.
Pirate of the air. Pirate of the sky.
No, that's the other one. That's the one who's in the Kabuki Warriors.
Oh.
Can't remember her name though. But Io Shirai, her fucking moonsault is ridiculous if you've ever seen it. Because like a lot of them like when they do the moonsault, it's like floating in the air and coming down. Hers is like almost like a push off into like there's so much velocity into it. Almost looks like she lands head first.
Is she the one that does the insane elbow?
That's the pirate.
Okay.
That's the one with the Kabuki Asuka tag team.
I don't like that. I'm not a big fan of it.
This almost sounds racist.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, I don't know what Kabuki means.
Kabuki is
You don't need to explain it.
Okay. Johnny Gargano versus Shane Thorne. I don't remember this match.
It was okay.
I like Gargano though.
Yeah.
I don't think you're a big fan.
Yeah.
Gargano won.
Yeah, there's nothing against him. It's just like I'm not a big fan of technical wrestlers. I like brawlers and shit like that, powerhouses and stuff.
I like the mixture. Yeah. Candice LeRae versus Shayna Baszler.
Such a good match.
Who beats Baszler?
Probably Ronda. Ronda's gonna come back, man. She's coming back in the Royal Rumble.
I don't want Ronda to come back.
If she ain't pregnant by the time Royal Rumble comes around, she's coming back in the Royal Rumble. But I think Baszler now is gonna be like the next like Asuka. Well, at first I thought she was gonna be the next Asuka. She's gonna relinquish her title when she moves over. But with NXT being on TV now, if she stays in NXT, that longevity is gonna be there a while. She's gonna have to lose in like a triple threat or a fatal 4-way to make it justifiable.
Yeah. Or somebody new.
Yeah. It's like Pete Dunne, man. Pete Dunne held that title for what? Almost like 400, 600 fucking days or some shit?
Yeah. Dunne's a beast.
Yeah. For a small guy, yeah.
I mean, yeah, I can't believe some of the shit he does. Mm-hmm. And I love the finger thing. Yeah. Coming up, Pete Dunne versus Danny Burch.
God, Danny Burch is such a weird looking dude. He just looks so fucking old, but I don't think he's really that old. He just looks like an aged fuck.
Pete Dunne wins the match. The lights go out, and in comes Damian Priest. Why is that name sound familiar?
I don't know. When I saw him, it looked familiar. I just can't remember who it is.
I'm going to have to...
You remember Damian Wolf from TNA?
I think so.
Yeah.
Same guy?
Nope. No. There's no comparison whatsoever. I just wanted to mention that name.
Oh. So. You just like the name?
That's a cool name.
NXT Tag Team Title Match. The Street Profits versus Undisputed Era.
Yeah.
I watched some of this match. I enjoyed it. Yeah. Not a big fan of the Street Profits because you do, like you said, it's like Crime Time.
Yeah.
2.0.
Yeah. Who's an AEW team? Like Post Party or some shit like that.
Yeah. I was like, was that Crime Time?
Yeah. Well, and NXT brought some realism some reality into their show when they did like a segment earlier in the day where the Street Profits showed up with Bianca Belair because I can't remember if it's a Montel or whatever his name is in Street Profits is actually married to Bianca Belair.
Oh, really?
So they showed all three of them like coming in like it's at the same time, and they mentioned so and so's here with his wife Bianca. I want to say his name's like Montel or something. I remember MVP's name comes to mind every time they say this guy's name. I just can't remember what the hell it is. But the other one's like Dawson or something like that. So, but yeah, he's actually married to Bianca, so they brought that realism or reality into NXT. So that was pretty cool.
I'm not a fan of that.
I mean, I'm okay with it as long as their fucking wives aren't making out with fucking mid-card fucking wrestlers in front of them.
Yeah,
that's dumb.
That whole thing was first of all, not timed right.
No.
O'Reilly and Bobby Fish end up winning the match, which means Undisputed Era still holds all the gold.
Yeah.
Adam Cole comes out, raises his title, and then
Ciampa comes back.
Oh my God, we've been waiting for him, man. Yeah. We were.
I'm glad he's back because there was a lot of speculation when a while back when he may not be able to come back.
Yeah, we heard that, and we were sorely disappointed because he's probably one of the greatest heels to come out of NXT. Mm-hmm. And that was the end of that for this week. That was a lot.
there's a lot going on, and it's going to be like that going forward, especially when we include Impact Wrestling and New Japan, Ring of Honor, and stuff like that. So cool. How'd that feel? How'd that feel, dude? That's so much talking, right? God. All right. This coming up Saturday, we have AEW. ARW in the Hammond Armory, October 12th. If you guys haven't been to the Hammond, awesome venue.
Yes.
Huge venue. It's a couple things. I think we've only been to one show there.
Yeah.
And that's when it was actually Holiday taking on Hunter Payne.
Right.
So it's a great venue. You gotta check it out. We do got the match card for it, which was sent to me by ARW because they actually care. Unlike that fucking naked mole rat, hairless cat looking fucker Sentinel. But what's up?
He's Kim Possible's best friend, okay?
Yeah, that fucking gerbil ass. Alright, so
God.
one of the biggest things that's going on at the ARW show is that Melanie Cruz is issuing an open challenge for the ARW women.
Only on their roster?
I don't know if it's their roster. It's an open challenge. Now, I don't know like if that means like, if Kamikaze or Natasha Crane. My favorite, I hope, it's Evil Sierra. I am a huge fan of Evil Sierra.
Yeah, we
love her. So, but I mean, at the same time, it could be Dylan, because we saw what Dylan did at the SCW show, which we'll get into, obviously. So, I mean, it's open. The modern day sharpshooters, Creed and Blaylock, are gonna. So it's SCW versus SCW. And it looks like your team's falling apart, bro. BOW is going to take on Johnny Showtime state championship. Johnny Showtime being the champion.
Yeah.
Okay, just want to make sure you know.
Yeah.
So make sure you know that. Okay, just. ARW Pro Champion Ivan Manson's taking on the Machine, and I do believe I heard this is supposed to be a 3-stage of the Hell match.
I think we did talk about this.
So I'm excited to see that. Willie the Bomb Richardson is going to be taking on the flawless one, Dave Allen. Looks like just a singles one-on-one match. Then we got the ARW Pro Tag Team Champions, Malibu's Most Wanted, and a mystery partner, taking on the SCW Tag Team Champions, Elite Pain. So it looks like we got a 6-man tag going.
Are they going to get Johnny Rancid to be their mystery partner too?
I don't know. This is going to be the first time we see Hunter wrestle in a while, so it'll probably be the same fucking thing if Rancid teamed with Malibu's Most Wanted. So.
Joey Rancid?
I don't know. It's Rancid. He's a fucking family guy, man.
Columbine.
Ever since what happened between Ivan and Jake, fuck the family.
I enjoy the family. I just thought Jake should have left.
Yeah.
I guess we're spoiling some
results. More matches to be determined. He didn't want to give me the whole list because he likes to leave surprises and shit for the guys, for the fans who are going to be there. These seem like the top matches, but I mean there could be more added. Obviously, card is subject to change, as is an independent company. But again, check our Facebook for the link to the event. $10 to get in at the door. Doors open at 6. Bell time 7 o'clock. Woo! Yeah. Fuck Sentinel. All right. SCW
Dissension. So Sentinel and Keith start off the show going back and forth.
Yep.
Holiday comes out. Keith strips Holiday of the title. But in a good business move, offers him a title shot when he's at 100%.
Absolutely.
Again, not an ARW guy, but I know a good business move when I see him, and you want to keep that relationship with certain people because maybe one day Holiday needs a new federation to go to.
Yeah, it's a good call.
Yeah.
You know what else is a good call, Jay? Buying t-shirts at tpublic.com from Just Freaking Wrestling.
And Freaknet Studios.
Freaknet Studios, that's right. A lot of logos there that are available on a plethora of merchandise such as t-shirts, pillows, tapestries, phone cases, laptop cases, coffee mugs, hoodies, tank tops, stickers.
And if you're buying black on black, it looks awesome.
It's such a badass choice to do black on black. But all that's available at tpublic.com just by searching JFW. Nice. Or the Freaknet Studios.
I can't wait.
It's so awesome.
I can't wait to get the Travesty Dizzle J.
Make wrestling great again?
Yeah.
You know who doesn't make wrestling great? Sentinel.
No,
Not one bit.
All right, so AEW. So basically, all these cards tonight or last time we were there were AEW, ARW versus SCW.
All but one.
All but one.
All but one match, which I'm happy they did it.
Yeah.
I'm happy they finally, was able to put one against the other.
Right.
And with the title being stripped from Holiday, opened up for a battle royal to happen at the end of the match to crown a new champion. So we actually had the opportunity to see a new champion be crowned instead of having to be waiting.
Right. So the first match was Starks versus Max Blaylock.
Mm-hmm.
Max ended up winning. Keith actually helped out SCW by taking the chair away from Starks so he couldn't hit Blaylock with it.
Yeah, congrats to Sentinel just sitting there.
Yeah, just watching.
Yeah. Which is weird because I believe that was Sentinel's chair that was in the ring.
Yeah.
So what kind of fucking former wrestler can't stand up like a white dog turd? Just a shitty fucking person.
Just a shitty person.
Just a shitty person.
Who the hell is Dan Smith?
God, Dan Smith.
Versus the Arabian Sheik.
Yeah.
The Sheik wins with what I call the $1 Million Dream.
The Cobra Clutch.
Yeah.
How he went with an alternate finish of submission because normally he's known for the Camel Clutch.
The Camel Clutch to me is unless you can really sit in and crank back on it. Yeah. But I think this one works way better for him.
I think so.
The Cobra Clutch.
Yeah.
Willie Richardson versus Marche Rocket. I think this is the first time we saw Willie.
You did.
Yeah, this is the first time
I grew up watching Willie.
That dude's a badass.
Between New Breed Wrestling Alliance and Primetime Wrestling and all that. Not Primetime Wrestling, Elite Pro Wrestling and all that. I mean, I've seen Willie wrestle for like 12 years, and I know he's been wrestling a lot up north, so I never got to see him. But he did show up at ARW last month to face Nick Cutler, which was a great match. I didn't realize that he was a true ARW guy until this match card came out. But yeah, he took on Marche, who is Team SCW,
and beat him.
Yeah. I think that was also with a roll up.
Yeah. That was decent though.
That was a good one.
That was a good one. Yeah. The women's tag team match: Casey Dillon and Melanie Cruz versus Natasha Crane and Karma Kazi.
Mm-hmm.
Why they even use Karma to help them out? This is the second time she just walks out of a match.
Yeah, I think she's like within a battle in herself. Like I think she wants to be an SCW supporter, but I think the Kamikaze-esque in her really like pulls her away from doing so.
Yeah.
Because she came out, she looked like she really wanted to be there, supported, even with her and Natasha's problems that they always have. I mean, she was there, but I think in the end, her mind takes over her body and just like, this ain't worth it.
Right.
But, I mean, on both ends, like, there was no loyalty whatsoever when it came out in this match.
Cruz and Dillon end up winning.
Yeah.
Dillon attacks Cruz after the match. Mm-hmm. Natasha Crane comes in and saves the day for Melanie Cruz.
Yeah.
Which I thought was very sportsmanlike. Yeah.
So if I had to get this right, Kamikaze and Natasha were a team.
Yep.
Dillon and Cruz were a team.
Yep.
Kamikaze walks out on her partner.
Yep.
Dillon attacks her partner.
Yep.
And then Natasha saves her opponent from her other opponent.
Yep.
Just like women, indecisive as fuck. I'll say it.
Boom.
I'll say it. I have no problem saying what I have to say behind this microphone.
In our studio, closed, locked doors, but
it was a good match.
Though. It was a
very good match.
Johnny Showtime versus Lunatic, which is the first time we have seen Lunatic in a hot minute at an SCW show.
It's been a few months, yeah. I mean, we're under the impression that he retired.
Yeah.
I did see him at the DWA show, which was a really. I mean, he ended up winning the Battle Royal at the end of the night. So he didn't miss a step, and even in this match, you see he didn't miss a step.
Yeah, until the demons in his head started messing around.
Walked out,
and he walked out.
Yeah, and AEW picked up another victory. Because why, Jay? Because why?
Because Sentinel doesn't know how to win a show.
Because a win's a win. Oh. Well, we know Sentinel doesn't know how to run a show. So, I mean, that's obvious.
As much as an SCW guy I am, the next one kind of bothered me a little bit.
Okay.
Because Joey Boom Boom gets his partner, and it was Rancid.
Yeah.
Guess you could have had anybody in the fucking world, and you get this guy.
Yeah.
And not to take anything away from Rancid, he's just a little green.
He's a little guy.
He's a little guy. And Boom Boom looked good in the ring.
Boom looked good.
He looked good in the ring.
Of course he looks good.
And they
greatest president independent business today. I'll say it.
Yeah, I mean,
no one else compares. Not one person compares.
As much as it pains me to say that, I agree.
Right? And fucking Joey Boom Boom's bald too. He don't look like a scrotum like fucking Sentinel does.
Joey Boom Boom looks like a good baldy.
He's a perfect bald figure looking guy. Sentinel, on the other hand, like a fucking naked mole rat.
Go back to Kim Possible.
Like dopey dwarf looking motherfucker.
Dopey.
Like a white turd. Like an anal boil.
You're just gonna keep shooting out stuff and see what sticks when we go to the show, huh?
I mean, we'll figure it out. Fucking butternut squash.
Butternut squash. So they did take on the Patriots of Hope, which is Bay and X and Paradox.
Yeah.
Patriots of Hope end up winning. Bay and X retires from in-ring competition at the end of the match, which was shocking.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. Like he went on Facebook the following later that night or the following day. I read even though he's retiring from the ring, he's still going to be a part of SCW.
Well, I mean, he's the champion for kids' cancer awareness and stuff like that. So, Malibu's Most Wanted took on Elite Pain. Mm-hmm. You know, the guy is 11. I forgot how to put it, but
good job.
Super fans.
You're kind of promo like Sentinel does. I love it,
dude.
You are talking like a Sentinel promo.
I totally Sentineled all over that one.
You Sentineled the shit out of it.
But 3%.
Hudson, yeah.
Yeah, got to know it was Superfan Steve.
Shoved him.
Superfan Steve grabbed a chair.
Right. Thank God Sentinel was there from afar to try to like control shit.
I believe security. I don't know if we use his name. We're just gonna call him Big Bad Brian. Security.
Yeah, Brian
came in and saved the day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was there. At least he cared.
At least he cared.
Sentinel cared from afar.
Yeah.
Distantly, he tried to maintain control and really couldn't. Yeah. It was sad, embarrassing, really.
Elite Pain ended up taking the win.
Yep.
Next we had JPH versus BOW.
Mm-hmm.
BOD.
Breach for the school hard. No, okay.
POW wins with a fast count.
POW?
Did I say POW? BOW wins.
BOW.
With a fast count. Sentinel restarts the match with an SCW ref.
That's the one thing I didn't understand. And this falls on the president of SCW.
Yeah.
Yeah, BOW won with a fast count. Sentinel demanded the match restarts with an SCW ref. But the match restarted with the AEW ref still out there.
Yeah.
How did he not have an SCW ref ready and waiting to come out and restart the match? Why would he allow the match to restart with the same ref that he just questioned? Makes no fucking sense whatsoever. Eventually, the SCW ref came out. And it was probably to do with Keith. I'm sure Keith went back and got him.
Keith is probably like, what's this idiot doing? Hey, was it Brody? Was it Brody?
Brody came out, yeah. Yeah.
Brody.
Which was Brody's birthday that night.
Was it?
It was.
Happy birthday, Brody.
Happy birthday, Brody. I'm pretty sure Sentinel would have gone back to get a ref or anything, but he probably forgot how to get to the back locker.
The stairs are rough at his age.
Right, yeah. God, yeah. I mean, he probably got all turned around and shit. His mind started wandering.
JPH ended up picking up the win. Which is a little bit of redemption on his part, I believe.
Yeah, he did lose to BOW at the AEW show, so.
BOW attacks Sentinel.
Good.
My favorite part of the night.
It was the best part of the night.
Yeah. Down to the Battle Royal.
Yeah.
Where we see ARW and SCW in there. We saw some new faces in there.
Yeah. Yeah, some of the guys from the school got their opportunity. I mean, when you look at VJ Price, Evans, and everything, they were in the ring. Never had a match before, but had the opportunity to become SCW champion. So Blaylock was in there. He was down to the final four, which is always good. Andrews and Ivan. We didn't mention that match. Andrews and Ivan.
What happened to that?
I don't know. We didn't mention it. They also faced each other.
Oh yeah. Oh, dude, I didn't write it down.
Oh damn!
I must have been like. Sorry, folks. I was super into that match. I didn't even write the stuff down.
Grudge match within the family. Jake Andrews took on Ivan. Ivan ended up winning. And
very hard fought.
Oh God, yeah. I mean, and even the family admitted to Jake that they took him for granted. He proved that he is on Ivan's level, and I guess as it looks right now, everyone's okay with each other. So,
yeah, I mean, we thought it was going to go. It could have went either way.
Yeah.
I must have been so damn involved in the match, I didn't even write shit down.
But in the end, Ivan did win.
Yeah.
So
obviously, that's match of the night.
Oh God, yeah.
Diesel J didn't take notes. That means he was paying the fuck attention and then forgot about it.
But then, so we got the Battle Royal.
Yeah, the Battle Royal.
AEW guys and SCW guys are in this. We did mention some of the school. The guys from the school were in there, like BJ Price and Evans. Cool fucking dudes. I can't remember if Creed was in there or not. I want to say he was. Which, coming off a knee injury, awesome for him.
Right.
The final four was Ivan, Hunter, and Blaylock. I can't remember who the fourth guy was.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
But it came down to two.
Came on two.
Hunter Ivan and Hunter.
Yeah.
And then Terry Allen comes out.
Fucking Terry Allen.
Stands in the middle, stands on the side of the ring, and Hunter and Ivan look like they're both going to attack him. Because they look at each other like, the little hand gestures.
Yeah. Yeah, they're really getting hand gestures through this audio.
Hey. I talk with my hands. But they both go at him. Hunter actually stops. Allen throws the briefcase at Hunter. Allen pulls down the top rope. Ivan goes over.
Yep.
Open up the briefcase. It's the SCW Championship.
Now, how the fuck did Terry get the title from Sentinel? I mean, Sentinel's so dumb that he loses the fucking title.
Right? Because we saw him take the title.
Yeah, he walked out with it.
Yeah.
And Terry ends up with it.
Yeah.
And it was even mentioned, like even Terry said, the Godfather wants Hunter to be the champion.
All this stuff is like better than anything going on WWE Raw right now.
Yeah. But that's not the end of the show.
No.
That's not even the end.
No. So, Braun the Lumberjack comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Just
DWA shirt.
Yeah, DWA starts whooping the shit out of Hunter.
Yeah.
Baynex and Lunatic come running out. And they're chase Braun out of the ring, and all of a sudden, they're talking their shit and smack, and all of a sudden you just see Lunatic look over, take off his shirt.
I marked out.
You did
mark out. I marked out so fucking hard.
Oh, just look at the shirt.
Right, so fucking hard I marked out.
And then Lunatic just wipes out Baynex.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, that was awesome. It was my best friend. DWA is just... they only sent two guys.
That's all they needed.
All they needed was two guys to interrupt an entire show.
Mm-hmm.
But that was the end of that.
Yeah. There was one more thing that people, I'm sure there noticed. Hunter, even though he's not a big fan of me, obviously is a huge fan of our show because he really begged me to take a picture of him with the title. So
that I forgot about that. He said, "Take the picture. Take the picture."
Yeah, he really wants to be the screenshot of this week's episode.
Yeah.
So, but it was a great show.
He's been the screenshot of a couple episodes, but
yeah. So it was a great show. With DWA attacking him and everything. October 19th, 10/19, we have seen for months advertised. It's becoming a 3-brand crossover fucking show with AEW, SCW, and DWA. Because at the end, the Dissension ended with AEW and SCW standing pretty much together
in the ring
against two guys.
Yeah. So
I'm excited to see what happens 10/19.
Man, if we miss any other show this month for whatever reason, 10/19/19 is going to be the one we definitely make.
Yeah. All right, let's hit up the final freaking thought and call it a day.
All right.
Oh, yeah, we didn't do Hell in a Cell predictions yet either.
You want to do Hell in a Cell first?
We'll do Hell in a Cell predictions first. Because I think there's only like 4 fucking matches that were announced.
Yeah, that's kind of weird, ain't it?
Yeah. It's almost like Independence where they don't want to give away the entire card.
Okay. I mean, we got 6 matches.
We got 6 matches.
6 matches.
Oh, yeah, 6 matches now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let me get to it, because...
I just put who I chose for winning. I don't even know who they're fighting.
All right, well, I'm only showing 4. What 6 do you have?
I got Banks, The Fiend and Rollins, Harper and Rowan, Bailey, Revival, and Shinsuke.
I don't know what the fucking Shinsuke and Revival matches are. Where'd you get that from?
Online.
I'll look it up. Let's do the final freaking thought first.
Google.
I'll look it up.
I Googled it. All right, final freaking thought. We did kind of touch on this a little bit, but the AEW debut, did you enjoy, and will you continue to watch?
I think it's overhyped, but yeah, I'll continue watching it. The first show is definitely overhyped.
Yeah, I like you said, it was a little overhyped. I did enjoy it, though. Is the Godfather really looking out for SCW?
No, I think he's looking out for himself.
Right.
I don't think. If he's looking out for SCW, he's looking out for it to probably acquire it.
Ooh.
Right.
I always want to call him Ciampa, but it's Ciampa, right?
Yeah, Ciampa.
Ciampa is back. Baylor is back. How long before NXT is the big league?
Oh God, this is getting fucking close. I would actually think about actually adding maybe 2 more takeovers to do it every 6 months, not just during the big 4.
WWE congratulated AEW on their ratings. That's out of the norm for WWE.
Yeah, I mean I think they do it kind of just as a dick move thing. To me, it seems like a dick move thing, but.
Is this the greatest time for professional wrestling with a show on every night of the week?
Yeah, outside the Attitude Era, this is the best time.
Yeah. It's so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to get Impact Wrestling recorded.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
What was the biggest shock? Jack Hager, or Balor?
Balor.
Better entrance stage, AEW or WWE?
WWE what? Because SmackDown and Raw are 2 different entrances.
Let's go Raw, because we talked about how much we like the SmackDown one.
Between Raw and AEW.
Yeah. I like the old school feel.
I don't like the thing that rose up, but I do like the different tunnels.
The old WCW kind of feel.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I didn't even see it, if heels came out of one and faces came out of another. I didn't even notice.
I think they were trying to do that, but I don't think it ended up that way.
Was AEW afraid to give Nyla Rose the women's championship?
No, I think it's probably a storyline thing. I know it's a lot of controversy because of her being the first openly signed transgender woman, but no, I think there's just a storyline they're building there.
Stripping the Holiday of the title and giving it another shot went 100%. Is it good business?
Yeah. Oh, yes. It was the best choice. I mean, he deserves it.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Who's SCW champ?
Hip Pain. Huh. So, I get how you forgot because he is quite forgettable.
I just wanted to do the same thing you did to me. I was like, son of a bitch, this is going on the final freaking thought.
Is that it?
That's it.
All right, Revival versus New Day.
Revival.
Ali versus Nakamura.
Shinsuke.
Roman and Bryan or Harper and Rowan.
Harper and Rowan.
Bailey or Charlotte.
Bailey.
Sasha or Becky.
Sasha.
Okay, hold on a second. You said Bailey versus Charlotte. You said Bailey?
Yeah.
And who did you pick for Sasha versus?
Sasha.
And Fiend versus Rollins.
Fiend.
Why am I not spelling people right? Okay. How
many we tie up on?
All of them but one. No, I'm sorry. No, I lied. We both picked Revival. I picked Ali over Nakamura. I picked Roman and Bryan over Harper and Rowan. Both picked Bailey. Both picked Sasha. Both picked Fiend. And we determined that you have to win all these just to tie me.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But we'll see. If I fucking win this one, then I become a 2019 champion.
2019 champ.
So we're going a little bit overtime, but real quick, I want everyone to know we decided on a few plans that we're going to do for the season finale that's going to happen towards the end of the year here. We're going to start doing a top 100 of current wrestlers. We're going to do a JFW top 100 for current wrestlers out of all companies. And we're also going to start the JFW Hall of Freaking Fame.
Hall of Freaking Fame.
So it's going to be something we're going to do for ourselves for the independent scene where we're not going to focus on WWE and stuff like that. They have their own shit, AEW. We're not focused on that. We're going to focus on local wrestling talent that we see around here. So we're going to start doing that. That's going to be more of a work thing. We already have an idea for 2 people we're going to induct. We're going to keep that to ourselves for now. But a lot of things coming up. If you guys want to give us your recommendations, who you think should be in the top 100 for WWE, AEW, Ring of Honor, New Japan, NXT, Stars, and stuff like that.
Any Fed.
Yeah, feel free to do that. It's going to come down to us. That's going to be a 4-part show to where we're going to do 25 in each show and stuff like that. So, we can also keep you guys updated on the wrestling news and the independent stuff we're doing as well. Make sure you follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at GFW Podcast. Join Patreon, patreon.com/JFW Podcast. Join one of our tiers, anything from $1 to $15 helps out the podcast. Plus, you get some merch, you get some prizes and gifts and stuff. Cool swag, additional podcast content and stuff like that just by joining up. Make sure you check out audibletrial.com/freaknet today. Sign up for that. Get a 30-day free trial plus a credit. And let your friends know who are wrestling fans. Or if you guys don't know yourself, we are available on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, Podbean, and YouTube just by searching GFW Podcast. And if you follow us on YouTube or on iTunes, give us a 5-star rating and review. Subscribe to us on YouTube and hit that notification bell because videos are starting from Freaknet Studios here soon, along with GFW This Freaking Show and the Gray Area as we join together to give you video content for you guys to enjoy on a weekly basis. That's all I got.
Time to ring the bell on this episode.
Perfect. As always, I am Travesty.
I'm Dizzle J.
And thank you for listening to another episode of Freaking Wrestling, the JFW Podcast.
Peace.